28th of December 2024, and we are winding up the year already. My name is Mercy Dreru, the anchor for tonight, and before we dash any further, let's first take a look on the headlines making up the big stories tonight. Coming up in the news tonight, Moyo District's clean water coverage stands at 72%. Fisherman stabbed to death by unknown Arslings on Lake Albert. And thousands throng Alamdera for 5th edition of Business Symposium 2024. More of these details will come in the NILE CAST live at 7 p.m. Welcome back from the headlines and moving on to our big stories tonight. Access to clean water in Moyo District stands at 72%, way ahead of the national clean water coverage, which is at 68%. This was revealed by Anyanzo Raymond, the District Water Officer, Moyo District, during an annual meeting. During an annual water and sanitation stakeholders engagement meeting at Moyo People's Hall on the 28th of December 2024. Okumu Anthony Dominic has more of the story.
The annual water and sanitation stakeholders engagement meeting aimed at identifying the gaps and fostering a way forward in improving service delivery to the public attracted a number of district leaders to deliberate on a number of issues affecting water and sanitation sector across the district. Anyanzo Raymond, the district water officer, Moyo District, during the presentation of the annual report said access to clean water within the district stands at 72%, slightly above the national coverage, which is at 68%, and added that the district has drilled over 300 boreholes and connected a number of piped water across the district, hence improving the access to clean water in the district.
Our water coverage stands at 72%. The average coverage of the country is at 68%. So we are fairly doing at 72%. As a district, we have 382 boreholes with 272 being functional, 57 being non-functional, and 53 which are deemed for decommission. We do have 4 gravity flow skips, and none of them are functional. We have about 11 protected springs. They are functional. And pipe water, we have one in Moyo Town Council. Larudu Town Council also has one in Sanda, upgrade. Even Lefori, it's still under upgrade, but it's almost complete, just left with commissioning.
Ocho Christopher, the area manager, National Water and Sewage Corporation Moyo, however, warned the public against vandalizing water pipes along the roads, saying once caught in the act, the person will be held liable. He, however, advised the people who install roadside kiosks and those molding bricks to always be careful not to tamper with the water pipes so as to avoid water crises in the district.
There is a habit of people constructing kiosks along the road reserves, okay, and unfortunately or fortunately, that is where our pipes are also laid. So when they construct kiosks, they want to connect power. In order for them to connect power, they have to do earthing, so they start excavating, and because they have to excavate some good length in terms of depth, they reach the pipe. So we've had such instances, and the other aspect of vandalism is, of course, people who excavate maram on the road reserve as well. There are those who want to make bricks, okay? It's a very common activity, of course, during the dry spell. Most people want to make bricks, which is okay, but unfortunately they end up damaging our pipes.
Honorable Bakole Agata, the Deputy Speaker Moyo District, however, blamed the National Water and Sewage Corporation for laxity in repairing faulty or loose water pipes, which most times results into leakage and high water bills on their clients.
I am very much concerned about the safety and the quality of water that is being distributed by National Water to the consumers of Moyo District. When you visit the available home sets within the district, a few of them have challenges with protecting the water sources. That specifically is the one that comes from the pipe water system being controlled and managed by National Water and Sewage Corporation. You find these pipes have blockages or have openings, they leak, the waters leak, they drip, but instead of National Water coming in, they only come in to take meters. And
Honorable Ojali Gabriel, the district councillor representing Laropi sub-county, said though most homes have access to clean water, but most of the taps and the boreholes are not properly maintained, something which contaminates the water, and urged the water department to always monitor and ensure the water taps and the boreholes are properly maintained to avoid contamination of water.
But when you come to these sources where this water comes from, the borehole, the taps, you find they are not really maintained the way they are supposed to be. These areas do not have even protective areas like fencing. They are just there like that. So that means this water, we may say it is safe, but it is not safe. Sometimes the latrines are built from that side, the borehole is here, and now, without knowing that latrine covered, that latrine, the waste could come this side.
Dominic Anthony Okumu, West Nile TV, NILE CAST.
Welcome back from that story, and moving to Pakwach district, a fisherman on Lake Albert has been confirmed dead and 2 others are nursing injuries after being attacked by unknown assailants at the wee hours of Saturday night on Lake Albert. The deceased, identified as Moses Ogen, were fishing with 2 other men near Mugobe landing site, Pakwach sub-county, Pakwach district, where he was stabbed several times to death. Alfred Jawok has more of the details.
1 fisherman has been confirmed dead and 2 others are nursing serious injuries after being stabbed by unknown assailants while on Lake Albert. The incident occurred in the wee hours of Saturday morning at around 3 a.m. when the victims, identified as Moses Ogen, Nestor Jawia, and 1 other yet to be identified, were fishing in their boat near Mugobe landing site, Pakwach sub-county, Pakwach district. According to Nestor, a survivor, a group of men approached their boat and attacked them without warning. He said the attackers stabbed Moses Ogen several times using spear and left him dead while he escaped with serious injuries.
Kana poi me ai kuja kunduru me goy wanga chele bine puti tiana kunduru ini anda gama sha kunduru kiti malembe leti mere ko de bine timeni de anyu ngo neno tongra ndai bine.
SP Peter Baitera, officer in charge criminal investigation, Pakwach police station, said Police have launched an investigation into the incident and are appealing to the public for information which may lead to the arrest of the assailants. He added that they are working to identify the perpetrators and bring them to justice.
Leaders, local leaders, opinion leaders in the village, other local intelligence to lead us to the peace through this. Probably we shall follow up this matter and see that justice has prevailed. For now, this is what I should say. I shouldn't have spoken this because we have our PRO who sits in Rua, DPC who sits in Pakwach, but because I responded to the scene, this is the information I can give for now.
Honorable Shefas Anyayo Gwokto, chairperson Pakwach Sub-County who rushed to the scene, said the incident has sent shockwaves through the fishing community, with many calling for increased security measures on Lake Albert. Honorable Gwokto lamented that this is not the first time fishermen have been attacked on Lake Albert.
I got information about the death of Moses again at around 11:30 when his uncle raised me that he was spared while he had gone fishing, and that was how he met his death. He told me he could not reach me home, but he decided to go direct to police and report about this death. It is true, this death has happened. The body has been recovered and he has been found with the 2 signs of spear on the body, but the spear was not found. The body was found submerged in the boat and was exhumed by the people who went to search for the body. That is briefly what happened yesterday around 10 p.m. in the night.
The incident remains under investigation as the body of the victim has been conveyed to Pakwach Center for postmortem. No arrest has been made, but the fishing community is calling for increased security measures on Lake Albert to prevent similar incidents in the future. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
So sad story there at Pakwach, and I hope the assailants will be looked after and taken into book. Yeah, that is so sad for the family and Pakwach district at large. And moving to Nebi district, the retired Archbishop of Uganda Emeritus, His Grace Dr. Henry Luke Orombi, has challenged youths and business community in Greater Nebi district to be ambassadors of positive change. He made these remarks during a business symposium organized by Hidden Treasures Business Forum on the 27th of December 2024 in Paida Sub-County, Zombo District. Take a look.
The retired Archbishop Church of Uganda, who doubles as Chancellor Muni University, His Grace Dr. Henry Luke Orombi, has challenged youths, business community in Greater Nebi to be ambassadors of positive change so that they become good leaders in future. The Archbishop further urged communities of Greater Nebi to make use of the available raw materials like avocado, simsing, among others, to generate income which may make them earn money to fight poverty. The man of God was speaking to thousands of youths and businessmen and women on Friday, 27th December this year, gathered at Alamondera village, Paida Sub-County, Zombo District, for one-day business forum organized by Hidden Treasure Business Forum. According to Luke Orombi, many youths have been engulfed in dubious activities such as robbery, theft, among others, which shorten their future.
Some already narrated how we accepted that we come back home together. I saw some in Kampala. I saw the gifting he has. Some called me for a conference that he oversees. And I knew that there's something special in this kid. When I was finishing ministry in Kampala, we sat with Mama and said, we are coming back home. Kampala said you cannot. You cannot leave us. We have organized ourselves, bought land we want to build for you here in Kampala.
In the same event, Grace Kermondo, Executive Director, Pola Mixed Farm, and one of the guest speakers said this country depends on energetic youths who can cause development in their areas. Grace further encouraged businessmen to inspire young youths to start businesses to support them fight unemployment in this country. Meanwhile, Glory Oroma, a participant, equal appeal to graduates to do productive work to sustain their lives. Oroma tipped the people of Greater Nebi on mindset change, which is the biggest challenge in fighting poverty.
Hidden Treasure is an initiative which is headed by the Archbishop, retired Ndulu Korombi, with the help of Sam Oyiroth, who has been a pillar and a vision bearer at the same time in seeing how the youths of Greater Nebi can come together and become productive in one another. And to do that, it is an amalgamation of effort and brain together with the ones who have moved a step ahead and the ones who are still struggling and the ones who have not done anything. So it is a moment where you come, you hear the experiences of others, they find a way of pulling you up so that you do not remain down and you feel you still have a self-worth to move forward. Thank you.
Sam Oyiroth, the Executive Director, Hidden Treasure, revealed that this year's business forum targeted young people who are business-oriented. He lauded the youths for taking part in the forum to change their lives.
First of all, Hidden Treasure brings people together for four main reasons. Number one, we network our professionals. Number two, we do fellowships together. Number three, we share amongst ourselves in a circle because we know our challenges as professionals. Here in Nebi, Greater Nebi, once you become a professional, it looks like all hell breaks loose when it comes to lifting the burdens of the community. Your aunties, your uncles, the children of your relatives will all look towards you. And so because we have noticed that kind of a challenge, we all come together as Hidden Treasure. And finally, as Hidden Treasure, we come together to work and work together to sustain and build a greater blue land.
Over 1,200 youths from Nebi, Zomba and Pakwach attended the business symposium, and many of them promised to use the message to start businesses. Alfred Jawok, West Nile TV, Nile Cast.
And with that story, we have come to the end of Nile Cast News Bulletin this evening. Thanks for watching West Nile Television and choosing West Nile Television for all your programs that runs from Monday to Monday. From me to you, have a very, very good night. And up next is the Real Talk Show with Aita Sophie. Have a good night.